Alrighty, so this is my facial reconstruction plan. I just want to preface I am not an orthodontist or an oral maxillofacial surgeon. Do your own research, and this is just one phase of my life. So, yeah, I have many other goals outside of this. Yeah, yeah. So, my backstory and why whenever I was younger, my sister tripped me. My front tooth got caught on the counter, it got ripped out. It was held in via splint until I was like 14. And then I went to the orthodontist. I had pretty bad overcrowding. So they tried to expand my palate like via palatal expander, just Marpy. It didn't work. It had negligible effects. So from there, I got extractions, which was 4 premolars extracted, 4 wisdom teeth, and this front tooth, which is now held in place through a Maryland bridge. It's a ceramic tooth. Yeah. So that's basically what happened. And as y'all know, or you might not know, whenever you do get extractions, obviously I still had a small palate, so that comes with its own set of problems. But yeah, whenever you get extractions, it basically just makes your face look more like sunken. You might get some downward growth, slightly recessed look. It's not only bad for aesthetics, but function as well, which is important to mention. So yeah, basically that's what happened. And then I would say around after I got them removed and everything settled, um, for a while I didn't realize anything was different. But because I was going through puberty at the same time as my face started to change, I struggled greatly with taking myself serious and I had low self esteem because of this for years. I was still young and immature. I do not believe that looks are everything, and that's not even the whole reason behind me doing this in the first place. Although people are inherently judgmental and attractiveness has a lot to do with how easily doors can open for someone. I've learned through my own experience to never judge someone based on outward appearances. And even then, I sometimes struggle with this because I believe it's just hardwired into humans. Yeah, so I wouldn't blame them. So yeah, the price to cover the whole procedure would be roughly like 70K. First is the consults. I've had a couple of these already. Um, Originally, my plan was to not go as surgical and try to just maybe do Sarpy if I had to, and because I still believe that Marpy would work on me. But the problem is that my mouth is just too small. My teeth are not pointing inward, or they are pointing inward. That's the problem. So they don't have a lot of room to point like outwards more so, if that makes sense. And my mouth is small. If they reopen the extraction spaces, the orthodontist wasn't confident that they could realign my bite because my bite's really aligned. Like right now with the extractions and how everything is, my bite fits perfectly. Um, but yeah, and I just wouldn't have that much room to actually fit the extraction or the implants back in. But yeah, and then I have to verify skeletal maturity after all the consults, CBCT scans, everything like that. Just checking my the science stuff, and then skeletal maturity, health clearance, just getting cleared for surgery, making sure my sutures and everything are kind of closed, and I'm not gonna have any major like skeletal changes because I still am young. I'm 18 years old, so that might have to put this off for like a year at most if that is an issue. After that, I have to get a quote, figure out financing. This is just a rough estimate. Hopefully, I can get insurance to cover most of it, but we'll see. I might have to do like a sleep study or something to prove that I do have adverse effects from previous orthodontist or orthodontic treatment to get coverage. But yeah, after that, I might have to have possible prep work, which is basically just like braces for a couple months because although I've had them in the past, I've stopped wearing my retainer. My teeth have shifted a little bit. In terms of the actual procedures I would be getting, first off is double jaw surgery, where they basically just break your jaw, upper and lower, move it forward. This helps with a wide range of functional anesthetic things. In terms of how I'm actually going to get the implants in, because I was told that it would be hard for a palatal expander or even like Sarpy, I think. I might be wrong, for that to even work. So I'm going to be getting a segmental leaf 4 and a segmental mandibular widening, and then I'm gonna get sliding. So basically, what these two just do is they surgically open the upper and lower, which basically just makes it wider through surgical means. They're held in place through metal screws and plates until the bone regrows. And then afterwards, like, I'm a pretty holistic person. I don't want to have metal on my face, so I'm gonna get that taken out afterwards. Sliding genioplasty is kind of the same thing. They like cut your chin, move it forward some, put it in place with screws and metal plates like titanium, and then afterwards I'm gonna get that taken out as well. And then bone grafts as needed. Um, yeah, the healing will take rough. Okay, loom fucking sucks. This keeps breaking and it keeps just cutting off without me even telling it to. So loom is a horrible software. I'm just gonna say that. Fuck loom. But yeah. So after that, I need more surgical planning, CBCT scans, stuff like that. I'll get the implant tuning. And then afterwards, of course, I will get the implants. The implants will be in. They might have to shave it down. But I remember how bad the extractions hurt. That was like hell on earth. So I'm sure all of this is going to be a lot worse, but hopefully I'll have a lot of good pain meds to take because I was refusing to take pain meds whenever I got extractions. But after all of this is done, all the metal from my face is removed. The implants are fine tuned. I'm getting zirconium implants because they're better for you. No metal alloy, just healthier. So I'll get zirconium implants instead of titanium. The final product will be stable class 1 bite and airway, 5 permanent implants. Yeah, balanced facial thirds, defined jawline, chin projection, no metal left in the face, fully functional and aesthetically harmonized face. And I did use ChatGPT to help me write this, so I just want to say. Yeah, and then ChatGPT helped me with this as well, just telling me all of the functional things that it would help with. Because like I said, this isn't just for aesthetics. Basically, a lot of it is just taking tension. Because whenever you remove teeth, obviously there's more tension on each individual tooth. So it's not going to chalk. It's not going to have jaw pain. I'm not going to have jaw pain. I'm not going to get headaches as easily. I'm not going to um, have any chewing issues, anything like that. Yeah, I'm going to obviously have more bone in my face. Um, yeah, and then I'll be able to pronounce words better because I'm gonna have a bigger palate. Stuff like that. Okay. As far as why I don't want filler implants is because I truly do care about my health and I'm not just doing this for looks. Yeah, so that's the truth. And then Sarpy and Marpy, I don't know if I already explained this, but I've been told in my case that with the extractions I did get, it was not a horrible idea. Like I wasn't a bad candidate for it. In fact, in my case, my case is about as good it gets whenever extractions are involved because um, yeah, I don't have a ton of problems, and my mouth was small. I had a lot of overcrowding. It would have been really hard to expand it through natural means. So like I said, I don't have to use surgical means. That's what it means. So yeah, I'm also going to put I mean y'all don't have to do anything, but I'm putting a GoFundMe in the description. I'm currently a high ticket sales closer and yeah, so I'm trying to make money, but obviously the faster I get to the better. I'm gonna be documenting this whole journey. I just know how devastating I felt. I felt hopeless, and now that I've actually laid out like a game plan and I know there is light at the end of the tunnel. Um, yeah, if this video just helps one person, that would be great because I felt like I was in this alone and I kind of had to figure out everything on my own. Um, so yeah, I will be posting probably weekly updates, if not more often. But yeah, I know this is going to be a long process, so just bear with me. But yeah, all right. I will see y'all in the next video. Let me know in the comments. I'll respond to every single question. Yeah, I will see y'all. Thank you for watching all this way if you did.